Planning your first trip to Lisbon, Portugal? Welcome to the capital of Portugal, a city where the old and the new harmoniously coexist. Lisbon is a popular tourist destination that boasts a unique blend of historic charm and modern amenities. Here, ancient castles and cobblestone streets meet trendy cafes and boutiques. The city's breathtaking views, vibrant nightlife, and rich history are just the beginning of what Lisbon has to offer. And if you're wondering about getting around, worry not. Lisbon's efficient transportation system is a key factor that makes exploring this city a breeze. From the iconic yellow trams to the reliable metro system and the convenient bike rentals, Lisbon offers a variety of ways to navigate its picturesque streets and beautiful neighborhoods. But there's so much more to discover about Lisbon. Ready to explore Lisbon like a local? Hop in, we're about to take off. Navigating around Lisbon is quite simple thanks to its robust transportation system. This vibrant city boasts a comprehensive network of transportation options, each offering a unique way to explore the city's picturesque streets and historic sites. Let's start with the metro. The Lisbon Metro is the fastest way to get around the city. It's a modern, clean, and efficient system that covers a vast area from the heart of the city to its outskirts. The 4 metro lines, green, blue, yellow, and red, are color-coded for ease of use. They run frequently, so you're never left waiting for long. Next, we have the city's iconic trams. These yellow and red beauties are not just a popular tourist attraction, but also a practical means of transportation. The trams weave their way through the city's narrow, winding streets, offering a unique vantage point of Lisbon's charming neighborhoods. Buses in Lisbon are another reliable mode of transportation. They cover extensive routes that the metro and trams don't reach, making them ideal for venturing off the beaten path. You'll find that buses are frequent and reasonably priced. Now let's talk about taxis. They are abundant and ready to whisk you away to any corner of the city. Taxis in Lisbon are metered, ensuring a fair price for your journey. And if you prefer a more tech-savvy approach, ride-hailing services like Uber operate within the city as well. But don't forget, one of the joys of visiting Lisbon is strolling its enchanting streets. So while public transport is excellent, be sure to set aside time to explore on foot. All these modes of transportation are not only convenient but also affordable. Lisbon offers a range of tickets and passes that suit all types of travel needs, from single-trip tickets to day passes and even longer-term options. Indeed, getting around Lisbon is as easy as pie. How does Lisbon's transportation system measure up against other popular cities, you might ask? Well, let's take a moment to compare it with the likes of London, Paris, and New York. London, renowned for its intricate tube network, is undoubtedly impressive. However, is it user-friendly for first-time visitors? Some might argue otherwise. It's easy to get lost in the labyrinthine network of tunnels and lines. Lisbon, on the other hand, boasts a simpler, more navigable system. With fewer lines to worry about, getting from point A to B becomes less of a puzzle and more of an enjoyable journey. Now, let's hop over to Paris. The City of Light is known for its dense metro system, which, while comprehensive, can be a bit daunting for newcomers. Lisbon's metro, on the contrary, is less overwhelming, making it easier for visitors to find their bearings. Plus, it's not as crowded, meaning you can travel in relative comfort, even during peak hours. And then we have New York, where the subway system is a lifeline for its bustling populace. Yet, it's also notorious for its high fares. In contrast, Lisbon's public transportation is far more affordable. Whether you're hopping on a tram, taking a bus, or riding the metro, you'll find that your euros go a lot further here. But it's not just about simplicity, comfort, and affordability. Lisbon's transportation system is also steeped in charm. The iconic yellow trams, for instance, are not just a mode of transport, but a delightful part of the city's cultural fabric. And let's not forget about the funiculars and elevadores, which offer unique and scenic ways to climb the city's 7 hills. So, when it comes to comparing Lisbon's transportation system with those of other major cities, it's clear that Lisbon has a lot going for it. It's navigable, affordable, less crowded, and filled with character. Lisbon's transportation system truly stands out in the crowd, doesn't it? So, what are the key things you need to know about Lisbon's transportation system? First off, let's talk about the Viva Viagem card. This rechargeable card is your passport to the city's public transportation network, including buses, trams, and metro lines. It's a cost-effective and convenient option, especially if you plan on using public transport frequently during your stay. You can purchase and recharge the Viva Viagem card at any metro station, And it's as simple as selecting your preferred option, loading it onto the card, and you're good to go. Remember, this card works on a pay-as-you-go basis, so be sure to keep it topped up. Now, if you're going to be exploring Lisbon for a full day, a 24-hour pass might be just what you need. For one flat rate, you'll have unlimited access to all public transportation options within the city, including the iconic trams. This pass offers great value and the freedom to move around the city at your own pace. Speaking of trams, no discussion about Lisbon's transportation would be complete without mentioning the famous Tram 28. This historic tram route takes you through some of the city's most picturesque neighborhoods, including Graça, Alfama, Bairro, and Estrela. It's a great way to see the city and experience a piece of Lisbon's history. One last tip. Lisbon is known for its hills, so be prepared for some steep rides. The city's funiculars and elevators, such as the Bica and Gloria funiculars or the Santa Justa lift, are not just practical means of transportation, but also offer stunning views over the city. Also, it's worth noting that public transportation operates from 6:30 in the morning until 1 o'clock at night, so plan your adventures accordingly. With these tips, you are now ready to navigate Lisbon like a pro. Now that you know how to get around, what are the top things to do in Lisbon? First on the list is visiting the Belem Tower. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is one of the city's most iconic landmarks. Constructed in the early 16th century, the Belem Tower stands as a testament to Portugal's age of discovery. It's a must-see for history buffs and architecture enthusiasts alike. Next up is exploring the Alfama district. This is the oldest neighborhood in Lisbon, with narrow, winding streets that whisper tales of the city's Moorish past. Here you can get lost in a labyrinth of alleys, stumble upon hidden courtyards, and listen to the soulful sounds of fado music wafting from local taverns. Thirdly, you simply can't leave Lisbon without trying the famous pastel de nata. This delectable egg tart pastry is a national treasure. Whether you grab one at a bustling bakery or enjoy it leisurely at a sidewalk cafe, the creamy, flaky delight of a pastel de nata is a must-have culinary experience. Fourth on our list is admiring the view from Miraduro da Senhora do Monte. This hilltop viewpoint offers breathtaking panoramic views of the city. It's the perfect spot for a leisurely picnic or a magical sunset. Don't forget your camera because the vista from here is truly picture perfect. Finally, take a ride on the historic Tram 28. This rattling yellow tram is not just a means of transportation, but a journey back in time. As it clanks and clatters through Lisbon's steep, narrow streets, you'll pass by many of the city's most notable sites, including the São Jorge Castle and the Graça district. These experiences are sure to make your Lisbon trip unforgettable. Lisbon, with its efficient transportation and array of attractions, is a dream destination for many. We've journeyed through the intricate details of Lisbon's transportation system, highlighting its efficiency, versatility, and how it compares favorably with other cities worldwide. By now, you should have a clear understanding of how to navigate Lisbon, whether by tram, bus, metro, or even on foot. We've also explored the top things to do in Lisbon, from immersing yourself in the rich history and culture at the Jerónimos Monastery, to sampling the delectable pastéis de Belém, or enjoying a stroll along the enchanting streets of the Alfama district. Each activity is a testament to Lisbon's vibrant charm and unique allure. As we conclude, remember that while we've provided a guide, there's nothing quite like experiencing Lisbon firsthand. So don't just take our word for it. Embrace the spirit of adventure and let Lisbon's charm captivate you. Pack your bags, your Lisbon adventure awaits.